But Beth, thank you so much. Well, at this hour, we are staying on top of a developing story. 2 people are dead, 1 person seriously injured after an accident this morning at Delta Airlines maintenance and repair facility outside Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport.
That's right, Faith. A source familiar with this investigation is telling 11 Alive wheel components fell this morning, leading to this incident. But a union group working to organize Delta workers also says a tire exploded during some type of operational work. Now, we're going to show you this map here for a little more perspective. The facility is just about a mile away from the airport's north terminal. 11 Alive's Teresa Bowles is live not too far from there outside of Delta's technical operations maintenance facility.
And Teresa, when we hear about this news, you hear 2 people have lost their lives, somebody seriously injured. What more are we learning about this?
Well, Faith, just a short time ago, the medical examiner released who was involved in this accident, and that is Mirko Marwig and Luis Alderando. Another person was also hurt, but we don't have their identity. And while Delta is not releasing a lot of information on what happened to them, as this is still under an active investigation. Things can go wrong on planes from time to time.
People get hurt on the job.
Alan Armstrong is an aviation attorney and pilot. He says the death of 2 Delta employees and the injury of another threw him for a loop.
This doesn't happen very often. This is it's very troubling.
That's because he says air carriers have to go through what's called a safety management system, Delta included. A spokesperson for the airline says that around 5 Tuesday morning, there was an accident with an aircraft wheel. The International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers says workers told them there was a tire explosion, but a source close to the investigation tells 11 Alive wheel components failed, leading to the accident.
They'll want to get to the bottom of it and find out, was a procedure not followed? Was a component just defective and they were not aware of it? Is this a metallurgical failure of the tire and wheel assembly, or is this a failure to follow protocols?
While it unfolds, Armstrong says it's going to be tough for the employees. The TechOps president sent a letter describing this as heartbreaking. Armstrong says workers' compensation statutes will provide coverage for the families impacted, who are going to need all of the support they can get.
Airplane mechanics and airplane pilots, they are, it's a close-knit community. So when something like this happens, people feel it.
OSHA is also investigating. We know that normal operations are back at the airport, and counseling will be provided 24/7 to whoever needs it. Live in Atlanta, Teresa Bowles, 11 Alive News.
Teresa, thank you so much for bringing us this update. This is a story we will stay on top of, and this breaking news as we get more information. You can get those updates on the go by downloading the 11 Alive News app.